Hello YouTube, this is Stefan from Holland. I'm doing this video in English because most Dutch people understand English and almost only the Dutch people understand Dutch. So that's why. I want to talk to you about the Glock field knife. I've been watching YouTube videos about this knife and other knives and I really like them. But I may have some additions to the Glock field knife. Been using it since my military days and lost the original, but here's about the same knife, only in black. I had the olive drab one, the model 81 with the saw back. What I miss in all the YouTube videos is that they talk about the hollow back end, where you can store some survival items if you want to. It's covered by the really simple plastic cap. So also for using as a field hammer, it's only plastic that you hit when you use it as a field hammer, besides the metal rim here, over here. So it's not your survival storage room that you'll open and close every day because you need a knife or a tool to open it. But just for measurements, it's about this long. If you look inside, you can also see that there's some sort of attachment. The tang and this hollow room are attached somehow. I don't know if they're one piece or maybe welded together or whatever, but as you can see on the destruction videos, it's a really tough handle. It won't fail. So the little compartment also made for a wooden stick, a wooden pole put in there, and for fishing I usually carry a small nail in there, in this compartment. It will fit, yeah, and it will fit the holes. So if I use a wooden pole for hobo fishing, for maybe small game, spear hunting, I don't need a lot of rope to tie the knife to a pole. Just stick in the pole and then put in a nail. That's it. So the cold steel Bushman was not the first one to think of this, by the way. So after so many years I decided to buy the new olive drab 78 model. That's the one without the sawback, and I like it because I like batoning. It's a fairly lightweight knife. It's narrow blade, not heavy, so it's not very suitable for chopping other than very small branches. But you can squeeze it in tight spots in between branches to baton just the one you want. It's also very sturdy, very tough steel. It's a spring steel, hardened to 55 Rockwell. I actually used it to climb hillsides, very muddy, wet hillsides, just as a support, like you would use an ice pick. So I did some hard chores with this knife. Also about the scabbard. This is the one of my original knife. I altered some stuff. There's some thingy here. Got rid of it because I needed a bigger gap for the webbing. Also got rid of the lower loophole. Yeah. And most important, what I did was smoothen this one. Yeah. This one is very grippy. And also what I see on YouTube is that they think that it's two-hand operation. You cannot draw it with one hand. It's very easy to draw with one hand. If I grab it like this and I push with my thumb a bit to the side, it's open. Yeah? Also, if I just slide my hand towards the front, it's open. So there's many ways to open it with just one hand, very easily. Okay, you have to reach this point, yeah, in either way. And believe me, this is the original one. What I did with my own version is that I used a bit of a file and some sandpaper, and I got rid of the very steep attachment here, so it acts more like just a spring. It is very sturdy, by the way. Oh my god, yeah, the knife won't fall out, but then again, with just two fingers, yeah, so very sturdy. About the same action you get from a good Kydex sheet nowadays. So it's always ready. You can wear it upside down, whatever you want, and it's always there. So about the drawing of the knife, you don't need two hands, even with the original one. Yeah, just one hand very easily like this is enough to open it. Yeah? And there is a storage compartment also used for spear fishing, etc. So I hope you enjoyed. Oh, by the way, I only use this as a second knife or slash tool, because it's very tough steel, but not the best cutting steel. So if you want to do some wood carving, food preparing, or whatever, then use other knives. I will only use this one as a second or third knife, maybe. I use the, well, this is always in my duffel bag or backpack, soldier's knife, Victor Inox. It says KL, that means Koninklijke Landmacht. It's been in use for many years now, replaced by a new model. Not necessarily a better model, by the way. I still carry this one. And the one I really like and might do a separate video about this is the Opinel. There's some stuff to tell about this knife also. It's very good for food preparing, skinning small game, etc, etc. So the Glock field knife, very good choice as a backup secondary survival tool knife. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.